team, TMG.
Is more of a dribbler, more flashy.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back in 30 years' time, yeah, and then we're gonna have kids, and then our kids are gonna ask us this question: why do you talk about Neymar so much? Isn't Mbappe so much better?
Yeah.
And you're gonna say to him, "Nah, Neymar was a better player than Mbappe."
I don't know. Neymar's more talented, yeah.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah, you say what if you watch them, you'll know. That's what you're gonna say. If you watch them, you'll know.
No, I'd say Neymar's more technically.
They're gonna be like, "Oh no, Mbappe's the best." They'll tell you that Mbappe's the best.
Mbappe's probably end up greater than Neymar. Well, unless
I know my kids are gonna say, "Oh, but you talk about Messi, but this Mbappe guy."
Depends how Mbappe's career goes. If he scores all these goals and wins Ballon d'Ors and wins Champions League and World Cups.
Oh, they're gonna go, "Oh, that's Bellingham guy, man. How good a midfielder was he? Is he like you said? The Zidane is good and Iniesta's good, but this Bellingham guy, he seems crazy."
For me, like when you talk about the greatest, people get too enamored with technique and skills and dribble and touch and stuff, which is
We
great.
want to get accolades then. Accolades then.
Not even accolades. It's about
We can do accolades then.
Let me just accolades, because accolades it's about effectiveness.
Mhm.
Like people, they overlook like you contribute to a team unit. You actually doing your job, like creating chances, passing play, dictating play.
That's how you love Thomas Miller.
Decision making, tracking back, working hard. Like how impactful are you to your team on both ends of the ball? How impactful leadership wise? Bobby Charlton's their captain. Are you constructive? Are you building a constructive, cohesive unit? Yes, the guys at the end that score the goals and do the flashy stuff, they're important. Of course, scoring goals is the hardest thing to do, aside from being a goalkeeper. But like for example, when Neymar's on fire, he's not gonna offer anything to you defensively. If he's up against Trent or someone like that, and Trent's at the top of his game, and his team are under the cosh, what's he gonna do? Trent's gonna be putting 1,000 balls in the box, they're eventually gonna score, and that's how they lose the game. So there's different ways to be effective, but obviously most people just look at the offensive side, which I get, that's more attractive. But which Bobby Charlton did do. I mean, it was England's top goal scorer from essentially midfield for 40 plus years. But a quote from, and also as well, his story is magnificent. Munich Ed disaster. They lost a lot of great players at the time.
Yeah.
Like I think his name was Duncan, not Duncan Ferguson, something Duncan Robertson, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was supposed to be, according to them, the greatest thing ever. He perished, unfortunately. Bobby Charlton and Busby, they were able to survive. But hold that team perished, and they were still able to in 6 to 8 years, rebuild themselves, win league titles, win the World Cup, win the Champions League. If those guys didn't disappear, what? How many more medals would they have? You know what I mean? And then, that's why you compare players like Xavi and Iniesta, all these guys that have medals. Imagine, okay, put it like this.
That means 1962 World Cup.
They may have won, who knows? We're not closer. Flipping.
We have to put an asterisk and go into them.
Look at thingy. The Spain Barcelona teams. Okay, cool. If most of the team was Barcelona, that Barcelona team perished.
Hey.
No, if that Barcelona team perished.
I will book that.
If they did. No, let's just have if they did. Obviously didn't.
Great.
And what? Only Xavi and Iniesta survived, or from what I remember, George Best is the only great survivor that left. That's the only great player that survived. But let's say Xavi and Iniesta are the only guys that survived. So unfortunately, Busquets is gone, and Puyol is gone, and Piqué is gone.
Okay, Xavi Alonso.
And it was Barcelona, not Spain, because it was Man United, and Dani Alves is gone, and I can't remember who else was there.
Messi better survive.
Alba. Okay, no, same. So, okay, this is just for Spain, because obviously Bob Charlton more compared to Iniesta, Xavi's midfielders. Okay, we could say Messi. We could say. Well, you can say Messi's gone because the guy that they lost, what's his name? Duncan, whatever his name was.
Duncan, what? Robert? You saying Duncan? I think it's like Hotcroft.
Duncan Edwards.
Okay.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the next greatest thing. So he's gone. Messi's gone. Obviously, Messi's probably a better player. So all these guys gone. Just Xavi and Iniesta, and they have to rebuild. Okay, they're not winning the 2010 World Cup, the 2008 Champions League, or whatever it was, or 2009. They're probably not winning that. They probably will rebuild again in 2015 or 2013.
He survived initially, but succumbed to his injuries in hospital 2 weeks later. Many of his contemporaries have described him as one of the best, if not the best player with whom they had played.
So, that's a massive thing. That's when people compare R9. R9's injuries have been away out again for 2 years. It's massive. But anyways, I digress. But yeah, George Best. Matt Busby's quote. There was no... Oh yeah, in that scenario, hypothetical, Pep would survive. So Matt Busby. There was no thrill greater than when he struck that ball for goal. That big shot of his has thrilled the world. I mean, some people say... Okay, yeah. Some people say these Gerrard and Lampard rolled into one, and I tend to agree with that.
I like this. I agree with that. So
I mean, like, he was the first guy to win World Cup and European Cups / Champions League ever. First guy to have both those titles. Other guys that subsequently had the titles: Ronaldinho, Beckenbauer, Zidane, Kaká, Messi.
World Cup and Champions League at the same time.
No, he's the first guy to win both, not at the same time, to win both.
Okay.
So he won a World Cup in '66, he won a Champions League '68. Of course, people like Pele won a different continent, but yeah.
What did Pele? Did Pele win the couple of?
He won it twice.
Cool, so
In '62 and '63.
that's good.
So
What happened after 62 and 63?
They didn't do what they were supposed to do. They went and done tours.
So they didn't play in it.
Yeah. They didn't.
Are you capping?
No, they didn't do. They didn't enter the Copa Libertadores as they didn't enter the. Is the Copa Libertadores the South American Champions League? They didn't enter the South American Champions as much, and so they focused on earning money getting tours.
I'll shout out to him for going to the tours.
That's it.
But let's move on, man. This is a somber note, man. Shout out to Sir Bobby. I think we won't touch on basketball. We'll talk about Harden next week and early observation next week. My boy Luka going hard, but
he always goes hard at the start.
we'll go hard at the end as well because remember what we did to Phoenix.
What happened last year? They even made the playoffs.
Yeah,
Ups and downs and everything.
Yeah.
You go, man.
Do you know what you mean? When they're down, they must be up. So what do you think's happening now? It's the up season, unbeaten. But what? There's only 2 unbeaten teams: Celtics and Dallas.
Should chat to me in game 41 or game 50, like I had to say.
Let's chat. We'll be like 30. We'll be like 35 and 15.
Let me know game 50.
We're a good team, you know. We're got guys now.
Game 50 chat to me.
We got guys now.
Yeah.
We haven't been. We're unbeaten.
I know you're unbeaten.